What's good, YouTube? Another day to yap. So, there are two things that turn a woman on in a relationship. Number two is going to blow you guys' mind, but you guys have to sit and wait for it. So, number one is a man who walks confidently. A man who walks confidently. A man who has good posture. What it embodies is that you can lead the relationship when you walk confidently, when you have good posture. You walk with confidence, you take your time, you are not in a haste. It embodies that you are in charge of your life. So women get turned on instantly, just knowing that the fact that, wow, this is their man, he walks confidently like he owns the world and all that. Even in events, they'll be happy to, you see them, they start acting like children. Women are actually kids, though. It's just that they're just grown up babies. You start seeing some form of playfulness and all that, in the relationship. And at first, I didn't really understand it. Because there was nobody to guide me through, explaining her why she's acting like this and that. So I experienced it a lot in my previous relationships. So a man who walks confidently, who has good posture. And when I mean good posture, is the fact that you stand straight, and you have your chest is open, your chin is up, your shoulders are squared, and you walk with a spring on your step, like confidently. Women get turned on by that. Then number two is the best, because number two overrides even number one, if you understand. So here's number two. Let me just tell you guys. So number two is a man who is in shape, a man who has an aesthetic physique, a lean physique, aesthetic physique, not a bodybuilder physique, an aesthetic physique, lean physique. If you guys have watched Troy before, the main character, the way his physique is exactly like that, something similar to that, a lean and aesthetic physique, not a bulky physique. So when I mean aesthetic, you have the V-taper, you have wide shoulders, you have your triceps are popping as well, you have good arms, big arms, and like good legs as well, but mostly the V-taper, and you have to be lean, at least. Like some scientific guys or guys who are into the deep aspect of fitness, they will tell you, like, within the range of 15 to 12% body fat, as lean as that, turns a woman on. Like, you pull off your clothes like this, she's instantly on. Because the first time I experienced it, I was with this girl at the time, and I don't know, for crying out loud, I wasn't with my shirt. I was just with my trouser, and I wasn't wearing anything on top. And the way she hugged me, I've never felt that type of I've never felt that type of way before. And it didn't register to me that things were going on down there. It was just a way of her just trying to, override the feeling. Because I think at that time we were having a little bit of issues, but what she saw instantly turned her on, and she didn't want to, just expose the whole inner workings that was happening. It was later on, after a day, I was like, oh, so this is what really happened. And I was talking to her. She didn't deny it. She knew that I caught her red-handed, that she was actually turned on, just basically looking at my physique. As I was just I wasn't wearing anything on top, and she was. I've never experienced that feeling in my life before. With all the girls I've ever been with, I've never. So body game. You have to practice body game. Just have a good physique, a lean physique, aesthetic physique. You get, have the right proportions of muscle, and that's all. These two things would blow your girl's head. Like someone was telling me a story where he, after going to the gym, he comes back, his girl will start touching his body, his muscle and all that. I experienced something like that as well, because there was also another time again. My girl at the time held my arm. She held it like, you have muscle, like you're turned on. When a girl starts doing that, just know she's on, bro. Just know she's on. If you want to capitalize on it, then that's your thing. But you know, a good physique turns a woman on every day. It turns a woman to a freak. So those are the two things. If you want to keep your relationship, if you want to keep it going, those are the things you just have to apply.